All right, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night. Didn't get everything I needed to get done at work, but that is for Mondays, Austin, to worry about. To deal with those consequences. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Second stream of 2025. We just keep rolling. We're gonna play Pyre. I don't have to think too much. I have to read a lot, but I don't have to think too much, which is honestly kind of what I need here on this Friday. Mind your ears as I start this up. I'm really hoping this game doesn't approach like I've enjoyed. I like a lot of things about this game. I hope it doesn't approach like the type of thing where I finish it. I'm like, ooh, that could have been like 3 to 4 hours shorter of an experience. You know what I mean? I'm hoping we don't get there. And I'm not saying we have yet necessarily. But it's possible. I should have got my water. Would you mind if I awkwardly get up from my desk and get some water real quick? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it regardless. You don't have a say. It'll be like 2 minutes. Trust. All the way back. Water acquired. Now I'm ready to play Pyre. Where did we end? I also can't tell if this game, obviously I don't know how long it actually lasts. I can't tell. I have my mind leans one way, but I can't tell if it's going to do a thing where I literally you have enough of those rights to where literally everyone on your team can get out, or you're going to have to, well, and then I think about it and I'm like, well, it wouldn't make sense. You need 3 players to, you know, I'm thinking about just the story-wise, and it's like you need 3 players to play it right. I assume they're not going to make it so you can only play with one character, but maybe they could. Those trial things have, like, you run with just one character, and it's, like, extra difficult, you know? So maybe they do that, but, like, I could see this game pulling a thing where you have to make a choice where even if you're going undefeated like I am, that at some point you're going to have to make the difficult decision that not everyone is being redeemed or whatever. You know what I mean? That's just what I was thinking about. That's what I was just thinking about, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think we're at the point we've sent up 2 people, yeah? We haven't sent up 3, have we? Yeah, we've sent up 2. We've sent up Rookie first, and then Faye went up. So that's where we're at. I do recall last stream of this as well. We got Bertrude on the team. Volfried was like, hey, we kind of need our whole deal right now has been like, we have one from like, I'm not as in tuned with the actual story and lore that I probably should be, but like we have one from each of the different, like, for way lack of a better term, categories of the things, of the 8 scribes or whatever the fuck they're called. We've already sent 2, and so he was like, oh, Bertrude will fill in for our 8th because we needed an 8th person kind of thing. And then I remember being like, oh, Bertrude makes a lot of sense as a defense position player, as the way I look at it. which would make me feel a lot better if we were to lose Jodariel here, who's been, honestly, a rock on the team, right? So, that's kind of where I'm at. Probably leaning towards losing next Sir Gilman or Jodariel. But like I said, I don't know how often we get an opportunity to send people. And I know it would do me a lot of, like, emotional, good to lose Sir Gilman. But also, like, I need to make sure that I have enough to send Sir Gilman, or not Sir Gilman, Jodariel and Hedwyn, because those were the originals, and it feels weird not sending them up, you know? Not giving them a shot. Not giving them a shot. What's this? One sec. You know what I mean? Okay, so, so yeah. Oh yeah, he was unwell. Hedwyn was sick. He can't do the next game because either story-wise or actually legit gameplay-wise, it was like, you've done too many in a row or something like that. And so then they're kind of like, did that thing to me. They did that thing to me. Now, where do we go? I think we just finished a thing. I think we just sent Faye. Maybe? Steering clear of the other ships. Don't need to make more enemies. Everyone already hates us because we're perfect. Never lose. Yonder lies the Ridge of Gold, somewhat less imposing when viewed from this vantage point. Do you not agree, reader? The myths of the downside hold that it is no mere ridge of stone, but the remains of Lord Gandroth, once slain by Golathanian himself. Though, perhaps such tales are of little import now, when you stand to confront the chastity there, such a short while. We land in... Where are we landing? You store next to the border of the sandfolds where your companion first found you in the downside long ago. There's nothing for you there, and you wish never to see it again. Oh. Simple enough. It's just faster routes. Well, don't have to tell me twice. Make a successful landing in Downside Prairie near the southern edge of the downside. Memories of having first met Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Ruki come flooding back. You now should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward toward the Ridge of Gold by land. The Ridge of Gold. Ooh, Bertrude gets a thing. Bertrude! Oh, we also got a new page of this. There we go. The downside is connected to our realm via a single artery. The river named for our prestigious sap colleague, Luce Glorian. The river gushes into seeming nothingness. That seeming nothingness turns out, of course, to be the downside. Its existence undermines thousands of years of thought. That's definitely end of the week. Brain. End of the composition of our world. Downside southern edge, we call it Sandfolds, is a desecrated wasteland speaking well to this land's lack of hospitality. Here, the strength of many who survived the river journey finally fails. If only they could clamber further north, where lies the verdant Downside Prairie. Better place to perish, to be sure. To be sure. What are these? What is this? Downside Clinger. Yields fruit from time to time, though only if... This is the magic word. Okay, so you do get bits and bobs by visiting everywhere. We've determined. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Alright. What do I want? Scribe trial for Bertrude. I think the only one who has not been... Yeah. Now, technically. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Bertrude. The old bog crone, then. She does have some potential, I should think. More so than most of those with whom you share that little residence. And let us bring her forth. Soon Bertrude appears in heat of the summons. We sense that thou hast need for us. Honestly, same, Bertrude, same. win this first try. First try, baby. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, crone, you answer to me here. How very eloquent. May your vast experience exceed your knack for pleasant conversation. I trust that you shall have little trouble here without the benefit of your more communicative friends. Now come. Play the game. It's time to play the game. Dodge. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Bertrude will kick your ass. Oh my god, Bertrude. Oh, almost had it. That sucks ass for me. I should have had it. Gotta relearn how to play. You think you're so quick. You think you're so cool. You think you're so cool. Look how fast I am. Look how fucking cool I am. Okay. Sign. No worries. We don't mind. Oh. Okay, that is some fucked up. That was a fucked up tactic right there. I'm gonna kill you all for that. Doing that. Yeah, what do you think you guys are gonna do, huh? You don't think I'm smart to your game? I'm gonna knock this person out. Okay, I thought my jump was a little further. So no worries. We don't mind. Think I'm scared? Think I'm scared by your tactics? No. No way. You don't get to do that. Not in my house. Hiya! I thought that was game. My bad. Playing defense, I'm going to capitalize on their mistakes. How? We both died there? Huh? Oh, the next one wins, I think, here then. No. No. Oh, no, that's got it. I mean, I'm fucked. Alright. I gotta have, you know, get back if I remember how to play. It's fine. We don't have to, don't get upset, Bertrude. You're fucking fine. You're new to the team. Expect some trip-ups. Successes don't happen without defeats. That's what I tell myself to avoid crying every night. They're just fucking around. They know. Just fucking around. They know. They know. They know. They know. They know. They can do that to me. All right, I'm gonna be a bit more fast on the take. I think I can outrun him at the launch. Oh, I don't have any speed. Oh my god, that was oh. 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 No, I got caught up on the wall. That's really unfortunate for me. Oh, he jumped. I got caught on the wall. I had it. There we go. There we go. I gotta go fast. I gotta be the aggressor. Okay. Fuck this guy. Alright, retreat to my corner. Gotta play... Keep away here. No. Look at that jump! Look at that jump! Holy. I get too excited about the sport part of this game. You are not in my house. They're chasing me. I don't like, that's so rude. No, I knew, Get the fuck away from me. Fuck away from me. I'm not running you. I'm not running you. And I'm taking that victory. Burchard wins! Simple test, undeserving to be called a challenge. Ought to fail you just for gloating, crone. Those are not my rules. And your performance was sufficient, thus you have passed my test. Congratulations are in order. To you, to your lovely reader. Now farewell! That's right, to me. To me. Good riddance, that mouthy wraith. Show us then what trinkets you bestoweth upon us. Nilth's tail. Milf tail. Burchard's blast pierces through solid objects. Ooh. Get behind a wall and then just start blasting at people. Actually kind of cool. Like, to behind walls to defend yourself and then just start blasting away. I see the vision. I've had time of foreboding feelings stuck with you since your arrival in the rolling hills of Hollowroot. Some of it spreads to others in the group. This night's skin crawls with much anxiety. I forgot the voice. This is a horrid place. You decide to focus on pursuing your vocation until the Black Wagon is ready to move on. We are going to mentor companion. And I choose Tizo. Squawk. Please go over the finer points. Tizo gains somewhat stronger grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb. Through strength of will and trust, one's triumphant than through dexterity alone. He nods in understanding. Look at Tizo. Nice. Expresses fascination with the stars. Yeah, we love stars. Yeah. I feel like Tizo's gonna, once we lose a couple more people, is gonna be a big member of the team, you know? You find Hedwyn rather lost in thought about something. Looks over as you approach. Oh, hey, my friend. Alright, so what's it going to be? Points in the direction of his cooking tin strewn over in the corner of the wagon. One of life's small comforts around here. Just get to eat. Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for it, but there's only so much to choose from. Whether here in Downside Prairie or anywhere around, I guess. Anyway, I was just having trouble trying to decide what to cook. Just had fire caps again last night, and those never seem to sit well with everyone anyway. There's no more glopgill. Not that anyone but Tizo ever liked that stuff. And I feel like we've been having gutter crabs every day for months, so I'm not too excited about that. This is where you come in. And no consulting books or stars or anything, just you and me, here and now. What am I making? You decide, because I can't. I know there's a lot of serious stuff to think about these days, but so help me, no one's struggling to regain their freedom on an empty stomach. Fillet of slurg, silt porridge, gutter crabs again. He just said he doesn't want to. Ask for whatever he wants. Nope. He doesn't want me to not say a thing, though. I'm going to say silt porridge. You ask the Hedwyn prepare another batch of his silt porridge for the group. He eyes you wearily as you request this, searching for any trace of irony. Alright, my friend. Never took you for the silt porridge type, but so be it. I guess even after all this time, we still have much to learn about each other. Now, lend me a hand here with the stuff, would you? As you assist Hedwyn with preparing the silt porridge, the two of you get to talking about the past, the reality of cooking, and the downside as a way of making him nostalgic. Life on the blood border wasn't that much easier than trying to get by down here. The High Wing remnants could swoop in any time. They were so good at picking the worst possible occasions for us. The time they showed up and I was nowhere to be found. Must have told you about that. He had spoken to you of the past as an outrider once before. Well, either way, I don't think I ever told you much about Fikani. Someone for whom Hedwyn cares deeply. Oh. Oh. I was riding to relay an order when she caught me out in the open. She could have had me, but we just stood there, you know? Never seen anything like her. And her voice, she says to me, you ought to be more careful with your life. And I just say, I'm not the type to say such things, but that's all I could think of looking at her then, so I just tell her it was worth the risk. Anyway, she spared my life, of course, and when we saw riders heading toward us, I looked at her, she took hold of me, and we just took off. I didn't want to leave her, and I didn't for a while. We trailed us off for a while. Soon after I came back, I went off in search of her again. This time, though, the risk I took, a lot of people paid for it. The harps attacked when no one was there to raise the alarm. A few days later, Hedwyn the deserter was sentenced to exile. And now, he's about to cook some silk porridge. Thanks for your help, my friend. You can take it from here. See you shortly. Heads out in the afternoon, you sense he feels more at ease after having spoken with you. +2 hope, but he's sick. He can't even participate in the next rite, huh? What are we doing, huh? What are we doing, huh? Is it just the next rite he participates in, or is it literally the next? You know. I'm always curious. Alright, the next rites. Let's beat this fucking guy that I hate. I hate this man. Fuck this tree man. Oh, new page. We must read. We have no other option. The serpent titan Gandroth returned to brittle stone not long after his death. Of that you may be certain. What remains is a flat, elevated basin that stands thus closer to the heavens. Upon the fallen Gandroth's hide, the stars themselves alight. You shall know you stand on sacred ground. We set the metal sigils, lit the candle flames, and we emblazoned, on the rock-like forms of the sigil of our passage to and from this land. And then the stars themselves, they did reply to us. They sang, shining bright, their voices loud and clear. We understood their cadence, and we knew how often to return. Wait, is there? No. Okay. Thought there was. I had to check something. Hey guys, hey, what are you guys all doing all the way back here? You know it's not so bad. I was thinking I got something. How he makes little noises as you click around. Oh, I'm too poor. My bad. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay. 70%. Oof. Tizo. You guys have a good day out there. Of course. As you await the stars, a form dressed in the raiments of the rites approaches you and Wolfred. You at first presume it for one of your next adversaries, the Chastity, but he cannot be one of them. Beside you, Wolfred starts something you have never seen him do. You observe the colors that he wears, an inverse of the night wings. Wolfred Sandalwood, it has been a while. No, this cannot be. The demon unfastens his mask. It can. You perished. I watched you fall. You did. I grieved for your years. Yet now you live? I do. Although these horns, they grew long ere I could walk again. Unbelievable. Then why? Oh, I'm clicked. My bad. You know full well, Wolfred, to claim what is mine by right. The demon Orlek leaves without another word. Just the stars above burst to life and seemed to set the sky aflame. Huh. What's going on here? Intrigue. Oh, a new modifier? What is it? Interact. Total. Your adversaries each shall have 50% stamina for use with their abilities. Plus 50%, obviously. No, I'm good. Again, I want to go undefeated. And I've given my enemies a bit of a bonus. Not really, in my opinion, not game-changing bonuses, but enough to give me a little bonus and make the game just a little harder for me, right?
Is this? 'Twould appear the Nightwings are to stand against themselves this time
Oh shit, they took the position, these guys?
Mutiny in violation of the sacred law.
Holy.
The exile whom you face, Orlek.
Orlek. Well, we'll beat anyone, dude. Put Prime LeBron in front of me. I'll beat him.
Simply claim it now,
I'll beat them all.
and I cannot preside over this nonsense. Good night.
The announcer's out. What happened to the Chastity? The stars showed we were to face them. They must have suffered a misfortune of some sort. Tampering with the stars' design is not permitted, Orlek. Cheating the worthy of the rightful liberty is not permitted either, Volfred. You must know I took no part in that betrayal. Search your heart. Orlek says nothing for a time. Then, where are your raiments, Volfred? I've refused to wear them since, and show solidarity to you. And to elude the voice, I would suppose. Yes, that too. I see. You're never very good at this anyway. We shall see if that new lot of yours is any better. You cannot be serious. What sense is there in us standing against each other? But Orlek puts on his mask and stands ready. I shall crush this lot of yours, Volfred. You shall see that I'm not so easily discarded. You shall not deny my liberty again. I'm gonna win. I mean, fuck it. Reader, the adversary whom we face, Orlek. He's not one to back down. He's very experienced in the rights, even at the time, so beware. There was no one in his day who could prevail against him, and he appears even stronger now. I wish I had more valuable advice to give in this. I wish I had foreseen this. Alright, we gotta pull out the big wigs, huh? Jodario! Jodario! Oh, we don't even get the announcer saying our names and shit. It's very upsetting. Do I go big man lineup and go Bertrude and Jodario? That'd be like massive defense. That's like running like Twin Towers in like a modern day basketball. Like you're going like, oh, your 4 and your 5 position are like, you're going like a center basically for your 4 and 5 Twin Tower. I mean, no. I think you still need a couple of, you need Scrappy, you need Fast. Tizo! I'll say their names. Tizo! And Pamatha! I'm so glad they can join teams now. I'm normally not keen on getting into other people's feuds, but if you insist. Such a triumvirate you have assembled, Volfred. Then, let us see what they can do. Come and face me, false Nightwings! Alright, this is big. This could be big. Tizo. Tizo fumbles with his mask. Recognizes Orlek and greets him tentatively. It is good to see you. Orlek reaches for his mask in turn. How is the horn mended? Tizo indicates his horn has not bothered him for a long time now. Thanks Orlek for it. Cute. Oh, the little... Yeah, that's cute. It's a little tied up there. Good. For recovery then. But it is unfortunate to see you standing there with them, Tizo. Come with us. No questions asked. The proposition seems to catch Tizo off guard. Crew indicates he will not abandon his friends or their quest. Yeah, let's go, Tizo! He seems to be pleading with Orlek to stand down, to listen, to not give in to anger. But Orlek shakes his head, puts his mask back on. I didn't think this would happen, but this makes sense. This is something I must do, little one. Tizo dons his mask in turn. He chirps nothing more. Man. Oh, I just took him out. Look at that. Did you see that shit? Oh my god, he had nothing. He had nothing. Talks a big game. Talks a big game and dies. Huh? Talks a big game and dies. Tizo's gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I knocked my own person. And dunk it. And dunk it. And dunk it. Oh, she came back too? Ooh! You came too close. Oh, you came too close as well. I'm running this. I'm running this. I'm running it. Oh, we all... Oh, no. Oh, I got greedy. It's fine. Nope, I'm gonna grab that. Oh, Tizo! Running it in! Oh my god. They have no answers for me. Okay. I jinxed it. I think you're doing it. Oh, I was so close to there. Oh, come on. Chizo, play defense here. No way. Got both of us there? Haha, Jadero came back in just at the right time. Damn, I keep getting so close to running it in. Chizo, you need to run fast, because you are the only one stopping them from running it in. Oh my god, Tizo. Tizo, big fucking gonna carry this team energy, I think. Long run when we lose like Jadario and stuff, like the speed is just good. Oh, I was fucking around with the jump. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. I was testing my jump ability. Get out of here. What do you guys think you're doing, huh? They think they're clever. Oh, they were clever. I respect what they were doing there. No, I was trying to get him. Oh, oh, it's close. It's getting close. No way. Wait, what got me there, huh? The fuck is that? No way. They came for the... Wait, that got Tizo? No way. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, Jotariel. Yes, Jotariel. Yes, Jotariel. Shall not give it into false night wings. Not while I draw breath. Oh man, he's gonna have a he's gonna lose. You're gonna have a bad time. Ooh, take him out. Oh fuck. Oh, it might be next ball in wins. Oh, did you see that speed? Oh my god, the moves, dude. Tizo! I don't even need an announcer. I'm my own hype man. Alright? Ooh. You who call yourselves the Nightwings, it seems that you have learned something from Sandwood after all. But sure, the Nightwings a name only, and for the rights, it is a mockery of what it once stood for. And all this, a stain upon the legacy of the scribes. For if it looks on as Orlek departs without another word, Orlek, forgive me. What about the tree man? Tree man? Chizo with a level up. Pyre gives thanks to Hop the Swallow. What power up do you want, Chizo? A mastery, I mean. Casting is Implode. Chizo returns much faster. Chizo deals an additional 10 when dousing the adversary's pyre. That's pretty good. That's a really good because he's fast and his is right now I think 15 because it's Glory's 15. Giving him an additional 10 would be nice. I'm taking it. Good. Good. Love to see it. Orlek, he's changed. Scarce resembles now the one with whom we traveled then. I'm afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he has been through all these years. Reader, as you can see, Orlek and I, we have some years in common. Story for another day. Need some time to look at at how all this affects our plan. Here, sir, Orlek is a principled person. His freedom was denied him just when it was in his grasp. A doleful tale. Wolford shall tell you more of him in due time, of that I have no doubt. For now, it seems the stars beseech you once again, outside. There, deep in the infinite dark, once more you see a single star shining brighter than the rest. Let's go! Just a single star? Oh! It's ready to... Oh, we're ready for the next one. We are just in. So is it... We're going to be facing the Essence, then? Potentially? Another grudge match? Potentially? I mean, I think we gotta try to give out Jodariel, right? She's in our top 3, I assume. Once more, then, onto the Fall Solium. Excellent. Our plan proceeds at pace. We need but continue to make good on all such opportunities the stars present, so much as possible. Then our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people toward our cause. We shall be difficult. It shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and consciences. And the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. Never-ending wars with the high-wing remnants, passing of more sentences of exile than ever before for increasingly more dubious causes. The burning of books, the outlawing of literacy, these are corruptions of the teachings of the scribes. Together we shall prove it soon enough. Wolford, sir. What of Orlek? Wolford says nothing in response at first, but then... Orlek appears to have his own agenda now. Shall have to try and keep an eye on him, although the plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain with which you need to climb. So I'll rest up a bit if possible this night. Fly at break of dawn. I mean, Jodariel or Headwind, honestly, should be next. I just don't think Headwind's high up enough. What is a life without an adversary? If not for forces that conspire against the will, life would be devoid of its innateness, the desire to overcome. Thus, when we ate, at last each fashioned a triumvirate based on our own ideals, we realized a void still needed to be filled, as the night sky needs moonlight. We eight were united. Our triumvirates shared our affection. They needed us to set them all against a common foe. Thus did we form the Night Wings, a triumvirate envisioned to exceed them all, both through means mortal and divine, given undue favor in each turning of the cycle. They are the adversary we all face. What's up, Tizo? Seems despondent following a confrontation with Orlek. Is filled with mixed emotions at seeing him again. He thought for sure that Orlek had perished long ago. He was angry that Orlek acted so unfriendly with everyone. Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. He skitters up into the rafters. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, little bud. Here we go. We got another game to win. We got another... Let's see. We can plan ahead, right? Oh, I can't land. That's fine. I was going to see who our top 3 people are. I think we're going directly from the bottom all the way to the top. Gain favor from the scribes if I land there, or let's land here. Actually, because I kind of want to get Headwind out. I mean, you land amid the sheer cliffs of Mount Elodil, which summon awaits liberation, right? Thus begins our third ascent to the Falls Solium. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Headwind on a brief expedition to the monument of Howled the Swallow. This is going to be my chance. I can't help but wonder, but I need to clear my mind of this. It's all just a distraction. I want to return so badly, and yet, while my friends remain here trapped, I want to help them free themselves. Please, help me in this. Soon, you and he are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Howled the Swallow has shown you favor. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. Nice! +1 quickness. +1 quickness. Headwind seems preoccupied with something, but sees you as you approach. Hey, my friend, come join me for a bit. His smile returns as you draw near. What a mess we've gotten ourselves into. Gotten you into it. It's something I feel bad about. Back when we found you in the sandfolds, did you have any idea what you were getting into? Says it's gone as well as can be expected, honestly. You reply that for all the struggles you have had to face together with this group, you remain grateful for this journey. For it is not so that through such struggles are the bonds of friendship made stronger. Headwind nods his head in agreement. Think you're right about that? I guess if you can read the stars, then reading matters of the heart. Then reading matters of the heart might not be all that difficult either. This is nothing more for some time. Look, there's something else I wanted to tell you. You've guided us through this whole ordeal. We've come to depend on having you around. But when the time comes, I hope you do what's best for you. I know being part of a group like this, it's supposed to be all about the group, all about the greater goal, and I get that. It's just, I don't think you owe any more to me or anybody here. All of us, we all have problems, right? We wouldn't be here if we didn't. We're all a part of this. We're all helping one another through it. But in the end, no one's responsible for our own problems except us. So, whether it's that business between Pamitha and Tamitha, or Sir Gilman and his honor, or me, or anybody here, it's for each of us to sort it out. I'd like to think that's why we're here. The perspective that we gain, knowing each other. I think it's helped us all make it this far. But in the end, our problems are our own. No one's expecting you, or anyone, to set them right for us. Or, so I keep saying to myself. It's all any one of us can do to deal with our own problems, than to have to deal with each other's. I think we're all just grateful at this point to have each other for support. So thank you, my friend, for yours. Now take care. I'm off for a bit. He lays a hand on your shoulder as he heads out of the wagon. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna mentor a companion because it's my last minute, like, seeing who's up. Is Tizo above? Oh, I can actually see the numbers if I hover over it. Hover. I was like, 5910. Oh, they are tied. Oh. The top three are these three, which makes sense. They've technically been with us longest, right? So I think I'm going to send... I don't want to lose Jadariel just yet, but Jadariel will be next after Headwind. I want to try to go Headwind and then Jadariel up. And then we'll go from there. Very well then, educate us if thou canst. You and Bertrude go over the understanding of her aura and its connection to her presence, both physical and spiritual. Discussion proves informative. Yay! Go, Bertrude! Such power emanates from within, which can be harnessed toward our goals. We need to train her up for taking Jadariel's place at some point here. Bertrude will gain favor. Tizo shall gain favor. Sure. Yeah. While traversing the quiet solitude on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Yomnir Menymane, and Tizo happens to take notice. I greet you all again, old friends, and you especially, great-grandfather. Thank you for watching over me and all of us. My friends could maybe use your help if you would offer it to them, whether through me or any of us. We shall honor your names in the nights to come. Soon, you and he are finished paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Yomnir Menymane has shown you favor, plus 2 presents. You and your companions arrive again at the Scribe's Gate before an archway carved of stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you toward his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. Exiles of the Nightwings, and you again, Tariq. Greetings, Celeste. Aye, we have returned. Stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than important of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now, we are ready for you. Then come forth. Each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Wait, you. She points to Burchard. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. Please, do as she asks, Burchard, madam. We are known throughout the downside as Burchard. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. Different voice all of a sudden. He led us into exile and he shall lead us out. The gate guardian acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before, including you. Once you all have declared yourselves, she guards you all for another moment, and beckons toward the mountain's top. 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tariq. Let's go! Get pumped, get psyched. We gotta win. Nothing but winning. Hey, welcome back, guys. You know, I guess it's a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden, because usually it was real bad up here, you know? I'd be here and just wait and wait and wait, and sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before. Stuff like that. So, anyway, you buy anything or what? Bottled Void. After getting banished, the bear returns. Huh. I'm fucking poor. Can I sell? Oh, should I sell the... Well, not the legendary ones, right? I mean... No, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally... Oh my god. Can I get a return? So you get a repeat customer there, Dad. Give him a deal. Fuck. I just meant to... Oh my god. Again, you have reached the falls. Don't even talk about it. Falls Solium, and then where one among you can go free, provided you prevail against the essence in the liberation round. Reader, we would ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Volfred pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending upon how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. Lone minstrel directs your attention toward the dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than ones you saw in the sky above. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why? I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The light of the stars, without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not yet know as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. I think the game is telling me we're not getting everyone out. An estimation of the number of stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, you have this right to think about, and so do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Wolfred's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, even more important that we get Hedwyn and Jodariel out of here, right? We can guarantee that this is not the last one, based on how it was saying that, right? Your adversaries shall never be banished after plunging into your pyre. Ooh, so you would never be down, or they would never be down all three like that. You don't get that, like, defender's advantage by losing a point, basically. Nah. I mean, I could probably easily take that on, but again, I don't need... My main goal is always winning. Sending our people up. I don't need to make it too difficult on myself.
Congratulations, reader.
Thanks.
It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite.
Orlek.
For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom. Here,
Hedwyn, get ready.
Solium.
It's gonna be you.
So too do your adversaries, the Essence. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
Pyres burn and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. I concur. Pyres burn and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. Then anointed one of the Essence, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Tamtha swoops down from somewhere and fastens her mask. I'm known as Tamtha Thean. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the High Wing Remnants. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended, should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. Then, our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamtha Thean. The here shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gave me and my sisters strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore like your Atreus the Tithys. We shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamtha Thean. Tamtha scoffs and turns her attention toward your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your Commonwealth in the mountains on the other side. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing save for devastation should you manage to return. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Celeste, please, do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation is carried out. Indeed, then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here?
Who shall return to glory?
How many people have I sent up? Also hello. Two people. Two beings. All right, we're sending Hedwyn. We can't fuck around at this point.
Hedwyn.
This is my shot to go free, but can't just leave the rest for you.
Who shall
Yes,
be at his
Faye.
side?
I'm also going to choose Jodariel.
Jodariel.
Jodariel, as you will, reader. Get that synergy bonus, and then let's go. Easy choice would be Pamitha, but let's not get too wild here.
Sir Gilman.
Get in there, Sir Gilman. By this knight's honor, we shall fight with all his might.
It is done.
One final obstacle to overcome ere I can soar again above your Commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first, let us dance this final time. Go team!
Commence.
I forgot how to jump and meet them in the sky. That was my bad. Not great. Not a great first look. Don't worry. Oh yeah, you can jump over the... Oh god, you could jump over the... Ooh, look at that jump! As the Liberation Rite continues, you sense Pamitha reaching out to you, or perhaps just reaching out to anyone at all. Reader, someone, please, let her prevail. Let her prevail. Please, let her prevail. Here, this once. No! Oh, this is the first time we've seen something like this. Pamitha? I'm sorry. But honestly, Hedwyn being liberated and my undefeated record is way more important than you getting your sister and making her feel better about herself. Let's be honest, huh? If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it, but please let Tamitha prevail, for she is here wrapped up in all this because of me. The plea trails off and Pamitha remains steadfast, all her attention focused on the Liberation Rite. And, as for Tamitha, prepare yourselves, Nightwings, and as for you, Pamitha, I await the outcome of this night, for shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. Look how fast he can go. He's running. He's running. Oh, my Sir Gilman's so fast. Every time, I'm so bad at jumping and meeting them in the sky. God damn it. Alright, I gotta go more on the offensive then, if this is how I'm gonna be on defense. Haha! Look at him go! Holy shit, they weren't... By the time they realized I was going that way, they're like, it's too late. Hark, now my sisters, damn that's what the book says. Advance to strike formation, prevail here against these wretches no matter the cost. In disregard for the ways of rights, Tamitha Thayan has ordered her triumphant to push further afield, adopting even more aggressive stance for the remainder of the rite. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Oh, they think they're clever, okay. There we go, I met them in the air. Ooh! Oh my word, indeed. They didn't think that was happening. The opposing team's never ready for Jadero to come out of the goal. It's like a trick play. You fucking in soccer or in fucking ice hockey, when your goalie comes out and they're like, "Oh shit, we weren't expecting this." They got another person out on the field. It's like an extra. They're now. To be fair. No, no way! I got her. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I touched her. That's actual bullshit.
The orb slips from your clutches.
Get in there. Get in there. No, no, no. I mean, if we lose, we say we did it for Pamitha. Come on, get in there. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Hmm.
Poor Joe Dariel. Empire sputters.
Bro.
Now go on, just once more.
Oh, that was close. That was close. No.
Close the orb.
Oh, this is scary. Oh, oh my God! Oh, from the depths of about to lose. Hedwyn!
Of their adversaries, the same cannot be said.
Hedwyn, this one's for you! Buddy!
Thus ends the liberation rite.
I actually thought I was gonna lose there. I was losing faith.
Scribes have chosen.
I was losing faith.
The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Have fun, Hedwyn. Damn you for this, Pamitha. All of this because of you. I'm sorry, Pamitha. This is important. We did it. Ben, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to him, that we would all go free, together. Reader, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Fikani, wait for me. Wait for me. He remained silent for a moment longer then. Listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it, and I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I'll do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come join me back at home, it'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you, all of you. I won't forget this. Then plunges out of sight into the shimmer pool. His voice is audible but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends, reader, everyone, goodbye, until we see each other.
Godspeed, Hedwyn. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
Good job, team.
Until the turning of the stars, farewell.
Well, Pamitha, truly, did you get the best of me again? Know that your actions put our sisters on the other side in even greater peril. Not that you care, of course, yet I am certain that they shall someday prevail with or without my aid. To think that I was born to share blood with someone such as you. I feel just slightly guilty. Just a little bit. But honestly, like I said, Hedwyn's freedom and victory is more important. You prevailed in the liberation against the Essence. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Hedwyn, who returned to the Commonwealth. You ever hear some of your companions reflecting on this? There was more I meant to say to him while he was still among us. Surely the good Hedwyn would rather that we celebrate than grieve? You wonder who, if anyone among you, shall be the next to go. Then Volford asked the group to gather. You sense you know what news he is about to share. Everyone, I must apologize for bringing such news at this late hour, but I felt that you all would wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed. He looks about at everyone before revealing to them what the stars have revealed to you both. The stars above are disappearing. They seem to be just fading away one by one, for reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, that we all may harbor our suspicions. See for yourself if you have any doubt that this is so. A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, and now stunned into silence. If this phenomenon continues unabated, and we have every reason to believe it shall, then the rite shall cease when the stars no longer shine. Permanently cease, that is. Your companions exchange glances. You sense negative emotions rising, confusion, fear. Before, I gave you the impression that should the Nightwings not prevail in a liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so, however, our chances now are numbered. The exact number I have yet to ascertain, but to be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left. You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this might be difficult to hear, but it is not to be a cause of panic, for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunities arise and return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall head south again to Moonlight Alcove. We can discuss this further then. Now, please get some rest. Our path grows harder, though not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail. The group disperses. Some whisper in hushed tones, others turn to their quarters, speechless. There will be time, later, to better understand this omen. Oh, no. Oh, no. on kinship. Each one of us within the 8, besides the imp Hollow, we would have perished in the downside had we not found each other and together formed our union. Here, in the downside, all are bound, but that which binds us here does have some latitude. We choose the bond of kinship. Our exile took precedence over our differences. The Empire, which had subjugated all our kind into a tense alliance, shall give way to a society in which our differences are paramount. There, may you embrace your ancient cultures, whilst jointly forming a great culture of all its own. Next to mercy, it is kinship that shall form the bedrock of our commonwealth. There. Following Hedwyn's liberation, you find Wolfred smoking at his pipe, his eyes averted. He looks up and smiles as you approach. Hello, my boy. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though, I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been in all this. Not just me, but really, all of us who had a chance to stand with Hedwyn here. Ours is, admittedly, a somewhat desperate plan. It was vital to me. Should the Nightwings rise again, that would be under proper care and guidance. I was just thinking how well Hedwyn served in that capacity. Whatever is to be the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. My agents and I, we were unsure of him at first, a common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the rights. But, in the end, I felt that he was worth a shot. Someone like him, sincere, determined, with loyal friends and desperate to get home. Those qualities spoke volumes. Then he falls silent for a time. I have every faith that we shall strive on our behalf now in the Commonwealth, and it is my hope that he yet finds the one he sought. You and Wolfred speak a little more of Hedwyn for now. You are left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. I'm sure we'll get a note or something from him. As we do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Probability of success, 52%. God, when you just look at, like, my record, and then everyone else's records, ew. Like, ew. Gross. They fucking wish, dude. They fucking wish they were me. Good morning, everyone. We are at the mercy of the stars, and no one can say how they soon... none can say how soon they'll shine for us again. Let us recover for a while at Moonlight Alcove and decide how to proceed. Moonlight Alcove. Alright, so I think we're all in agreement. Jodariel's next. She has to get out. And then we go from there. I would decide. It feels like the late arrivers just should not be able to be considered as heavily. You know what I mean? Like, why the hell would I send Burchard away? She's just, I mean, great that she came and joined because apparently we needed her. And like I said, I think once Jodariel leaves, she's going to be our big defensive presence. And Tizo's going to be our big speedy. But, like... Like, I like Tizo. Sir Gilman, I want to send away because I find him obnoxious. So maybe that's my bad. Pamitha is like the one late arriver, obviously, that I'm like, you know what? You should have a chance to go. I'm leaning, as of right now, especially now knowing that the game is telling me that we're not going to get everyone out. I feel like it's like a waste to send Sir Gilman. If I was to send him just because I hate him or find him obnoxious. Hate is even strong. But, like, he's also, like, kind of seems like he deserves to kind of be given freedom. It's going to be a tough choice. But Jodariel and then one of these two seems like they'd be the next. Like, do I mend my relationship with Pamitha by sending her up so she can just squabble, or, you know, squash the beef? I mean, give her a chance. I think that's probably the route we go. I'm thinking, as of right now, Jodariel and then Pamitha. But to get Pamitha above, we're gonna have to start having to use her. Because she's in last place as far as enlightenment goes, so we gotta get that up higher. Best make yourselves as comfortable as possible here for the time, Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Till then, be well. Toot toot. Thus, you and your companions remain on the mountaintop, waiting for the stars to shine again. The cycle of the rites is ending. The news that Wolfred and the lone minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if too few exiles manage to return? These questions hang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger there on Mount Aladil. For now, the exiles of the Nightwings vow to stick together, for as many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. Many moons. One cold evening, Wolfred finds you off on your own. Well, my boy, it's time once more. Come see. He indicates the sky, and through the snow you see that he's right. Soon all your companions are gathered. Wolfred regards the group in a steady manner. As you all know, I've refrained from participating in the rites myself. This was a long-held choice of mine for a variety of reasons. Chief among those reasons is so that I may direct our plan, free from unwanted attention. Both from our adversaries here, and those who would oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is, my past experience conducting the rites did not end on good terms. Before my time, the Nightwings comprised 3 exiles. Brighton, former exile, protect the rights, yep. Arisa, and Orlek, who we saw earlier. Little Tizo was with them as well, still learning in their ways. After Brighton regained his freedom in the liberation rites, the Nightwings took me in. Story for another time, but for one thing, I had capacity to read the ancient book. Anyway, when the next we earned our way into liberation rite, Orlek was anointed for return. He had long been in exile and his horns were beginning to show. We prevailed. Little Tizo snuffed the accuser's pyre. Thus, Orlek earned his freedom. However, just as the shimmer pool was to engulf him, Ursa, she shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. Damn. Didn't know that would have been allowed. She perished, of course. Only the anointed. She perished. Okay. Only the anointed can transcend the shimmer pool, but she thought the warnings were a myth and paid the price. She was always restless. I presumed Orlek perished too. To survive a fall from Mount Elodiel, I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempts to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible as part of this ordeal. I, frankly, still do not hold Arisa completely at fault for what transpired. I hold instead the Commonwealth responsible for what put us in this desperate situation. And I resist the urge to think the rights may partly be to blame, as well, for pitting brother against brother, sister against sister. Wolfred breathes a deep sigh. Now I see that Orlek yet lives, at a time when our plan is already in motion. And even the stars are fading, perhaps a signal that the scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided, that they do not approve. But choose to take it as a sign that we must act. The scribes have put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings in our plan need all the help they can get, and so I've made a decision, which I wish to announce here to you all. In the name of the Nightwings, and reader, by your leave, I would conduct the rites again. Oh my god. Put them in the game. Put them in. Long have my skills languished in the matter, I admit, although I trust I shall regain them soon enough. Well, this asshole isn't getting sent up, I'll tell you what, huh? Nothing against him, but this asshole is not... This asshole is not going anywhere. You do not get to join in at the very end and then be like, oh, you want to send me up, huh? Huh? While I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all of our resources to be brought to bear. So if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. That's all. Now then, our reader shall determine where we are headed, come first light. Wolfred bows his head to everyone, while the others exchange looks, then, one by one, salute him in turn. Also, I don't, trust him completely, being 100% honest, too. Once more, do several stars shine bright in the night sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue toward salvation. Let us go! Who are we beating down? The accusers. Oh, we've only played the tree men once because we got They got booted the last time we tried to... Oh, we also have only played them once. Let's go here. All the way. Going down. Is this knight to understand that we shall soon confront Sir Deluge and the Pyre once more? Then this is the most exciting time. This knight's one-time commanding officer. Imagine if you were a worm without the slightest trace of bravery. Sir Gilman then recants his tale of Sir Deluge's past, and how it is that they wound up together in the downside. Sir Deluge, a worm knight of the Sea Dominion and former ally of Sir Gilman, he lacks a sort of courage for which his kind is known, yet somehow leads the Pyre Hearts anyway. Some worms born under the Sea Dominion's waters sought life's meaning on dry land. The Commonwealth recognized their chivalrous traditions and soon put them to use. Sir Deluge was just another bit of front-line fodder in the war against the High-Wing remnants. Yet, every time I see his face. Yet, time and again, he distinguished himself for one simple reason. He would not die. His unusual instinct for self-preservation kept him safe in many battles, and over time, he was repeatedly promoted for lack of any real competition. Then, in the Battle of the Spiral Sanctum, when retreat certainly was not an option, Sir Deluge retreated anyway. This was a breaking point, and he at last was sentenced into exile. In the downside, he sought water, where he made contact with Sir Gilman and other members of his kind. They all saluted him as their superior. The other knights had little choice but to respect his rank. As the Pyre Hearts, they conduct the rites in the name of their great hero, the Under King Horus, while adhering to their strict code. This knight might not have failed quite so miserably at the Battle of Spiral Sanctum had his entire regiment not turned in disarray after Sir Deluge fled. Perhaps by confronting his former commander, this knight's own honor may be regained in part. For now, however, this knight must beg your leave. You say goodnight to Sir Gilman in turn. There's no time to make flight preparations now, though. In the morning, you'll press on once again. Okay. We ride. Afterward. Okay, there's going to be a lot of pages in the afterword, isn't there? As an exile of the downside, as reader of this book, and as conductor of the rites, you are engaged now in a cycle which has lasted since the dawn of the age. Here, within this part of the book, it is offered summary of all key figures, locales, terms, and astral phenomenon you shall encounter, either first-hand or in passing on your path. To know the history of the downside and the rites, to prepare yourself to walk the path toward enlightenment and then to liberty itself. Should you be free again, remember, reveal not the rites themselves nor the existence of this book. Oh. Terms? Oh, look, they kind of like fill in. It's like a... Oh, yeah. I don't need to read all of this, right? I mean, these are all the scribes' names. Yeah. 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 It's a glossary of sorts. Yeah. Yeah. I assume this goes on forever. Or not forever, but... Oh. Right as I say it. That's the last page. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We ride.
I do so hate to thusly
we don't ride.
You, O reader. Yet an awful rumor reached me recently.
Oh, not a rumor, dude.
That you have within your retinue a traitor.
Huh?
To the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike.
Mm-mm.
But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I trust your time within the downside would have taught you that.
Hmm? You rise after a fitful night of slumber. Somehow the voice, which thus far has reached you only in the rites, has found its way into your sleep as well. You shake free of it. The time at Moonlight Alcove has made everyone restless. The group is eager to set forth at your command. Now we ride. Your flight takes you near to where you breached past Stormwall into Deathless Tempest. The climate and the downside intensifying, you wonder if the storm has spilled forth from its confines and started to ravage other regions of the land. I needed to stop there. Let's see what we got. Tizo and Bullfred. Well, fuck Bullfred. Repair the wheel. Why is my wheel broken? Oh, should I see what? There we go. Oh my god. Oh, he's got the full green bar. Look at that. He is ready to... He's ready to bust. The moment you play a game with him. Spawns a sapling. Okay, so yeah, he's a tree man. He is a tree man through and through. What's his banishing... Oh, shit. Banishing skill like? Or vanishes underground, emerging further forward almost instantly with blink. Shield. Chance of better that deflects adversaries casted orders back at them. Something tells me... Yeah. There. Wolford appears to have finished sealing some sort of document. He smiles as he approaches you. Hello, my boy. Was just on my way out to make a drop. Report a bit of progress our supporters on the other side should like to know. It is not clear to you as yet exactly how Wolford is able to communicate with agents in the Commonwealth. We have ways of making certain that such messages manage to make their way to whom they need to reach. Most of the time, at least. It's not exactly the most dignified of methods, but the messenger imp is as hardworking as the rest of us, or dare I say, more so. Look at that face. Most imps lack the capacity to do that job. They, of course, cannot traverse the outer boundaries of the downside, but they can squeeze much closer than any of us. Wolford offers to tell you more into the process. It seems he has been using certain imps to relay messages to his agents in the Commonwealth for some time now. From that point, we depend on certain other means. A trafficker like Ruki would likely be familiar with them. Then, my agents intercept the messages as they arrive. The messages are coded, in the off chance they reveal themselves before unwanted eyes, but even still, my agents put themselves in great peril there, supporting our cause and our plan. I cannot ask for a more dedicated bunch. A shame we cannot meet them, separated as we are. If we succeed in our endeavors, it shall be thanks to in no small part to them. We have identified hundreds of citizens grown loyal to our cause, found hidden corners where they can speak freely. Their goal is to grow numbers while remaining safe. For we cannot resist the Commonwealth if too few citizens stand with us, whether due to apathy or fear, or lack of willingness to see our nation as we do. Some of these agents I've known for many, many years, since long before my exile. Many were former students from my days of teaching Commonwealth doctrine. It was clear, then, who among us did not take the common view. These days I report to them our progress, and they in turn report theirs back. From that assessment, I update the estimation of our plan's success. Our chances of success increase substantially each time we liberate one of our own. But those loyal to us in the Commonwealth slowly gather strength, regardless knowing of our efforts. Thus, do we inspire each other. Not unlike the dynamics which I see among the Nightwings here. Now, good afternoon then, reader. I have a delivery to make. He strides out the wagon bearing the sealed message. Despite having checked earlier, he realized the black wagon suffered some damage to one of its wheels. Tizo was already working on repairs, but not having much luck. Graw! He's very frustrated. Oh, well, buddy. Hours later, the wheel is fit for travel again, although fixing it seemed to take a toll on him. Oh, -1 hope. Damn. Get unhoped. Yeah. Let's go. The wagon comes to a sudden stop after a near miss with someone or something that got right in its path. At first, you see no sign of whomever, or whatever it was, but then... A voice rings out from off to the side of the path. The friendly yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. Hey guys, so maybe watch where you're going a bit more next time, I guess. You must scared Dad half to death. I mean, just look at him. But it's good running into you, I guess, because I got for you a really special deal. Got some pretty out there stuff on hand, and it's been selling us a bit, to be completely honest here. Something about him, I don't know, but Dad just hasn't been himself. But once we open shop, why, these little numbers, they're gonna go flying off the shelves. And you can have first dibs. All you gotta do is give us a lift, because we're headed into the Cairn of Ahab, right? Just drop us off when we get there, okay? Black Wagon does not provide for you the most spacious accommodations, but it may have room enough for Falcon Ron, barely, at least for the short remainder of your trip. On the other hand, you sense a troubling energy from whatever strange artifacts he is transporting right now. Wonder whether you should get involved. Ah, yeah, get him in there. Come on, get up here. Though your fellow exiles exchange cautious looks, you invite Falcon Ron to climb aboard. Oh, great, thanks guys. I'll just squeeze right in, He does not. Dad, come on, put your back into it already. Eventually, Falcon Ron manages to get on board as you prepare to set forth again. Welcome him aboard for now. After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falcon Ron did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. Anyways, thanks guys. Remember what I said, these thingers I got here, you got dibs on them if you come visit me and Dad. That is, now we'll be going, so be seeing you, okay? Whether from Falcon Ron's ceaseless drivel or the ill effects of his cargo, everyone is left feeling out of sorts. Ooh, minus life glory for everyone. That's fine, we're fine. Don't worry about it. What's up, Tizo? You observe Tizo rummaging about the Black Wagon as though in search of something. He notices you there and rushes up to greet you. He's glad I'm here. He was just reminiscing about old times. But just as quickly he resumes his search. Looking for something a former exile the Nightwings once gave him. Growing frustrated that the object he seeks is nowhere to be found. You almost do not notice the lone minstrel's approach. I'm afraid that it is gone, Tizo. I'm very sorry. Reader, it is nothing that ought to be the cause for much concern. We know that Tizo has misplaced something of sentimental value to him. It was just a spare bandage, he indicates, exactly like the one on his horn. Tizo here has had many adventures with the Nightwings. Is that not so, Tizo? He squawks in approval. Those memories shall always stay with you. Is not what matters most of all. He confirms this as well. Then, please not worry yourself about it anymore. It is a symbol of a distant past, besides. Tizo skulks away, up into the rafters. The minstrel watches him go. The object that he seeks does not exist, reader. Tizo searches for it from a fleeting memory of his days with the Nightwings of the past. He performed the regular duties of other drive imps at first, but soon distinguished himself. I was none too surprised. He was clearly special. He had grown close with the other members of the Nightwings when misfortune fell, and the Triumvirate fell apart. Perhaps Volfred has revealed to you more of the details. As for Tizo, I feel he must make peace with the shadow of his past somehow. Perhaps then, he shall cease searching. You need not worry for him, of course. He is resilient, and shall always serve the Nightwings well. You may say that he was born for it. Begging your pardon, reader. The minstrel excuses himself in his polite way, leaving you to consider what he said. Well. Well. What's this thing Ron has, apparently? Hey guys, thanks again for helping me and Dad back there. We really owe you one. And so his promise got something really good for you in stock right here. Pauses for dramatic effect. Then he reveals to you several artifacts: Black Hoof, oh boy, Black Heart, and a Black Claw. The bearer's aura remains while grasping the orb but cannot be thrown. That's interesting. After getting banished, bearer either returns with infinite stamina or is a fast-moving howler, or the bearer has 100% more stamina than usual but cannot grasp the orb. Oh, so then you're just you're like an attacker or a defender. Attacker by actually attacking enemies, not sticking the ball in the hoop, you know? Okay. They emanate with energy that cannot possibly be completely healthy. Nice, huh? You guys got first dibs on these bad boys, I can tell you what. They're going to go fast. I bet they're... Oh, they're not that expensive. I was like, I bet they're... expensive? But no. Just not a lot of customers today. Sorry, Ron. Everything is set for the rite to commence and is all quiet amid the desolate sprawl at the cairn of Hall. All there's left to do is wait for nightfall to see it. You observe Sir Gilman sliding back and forth, back and forth. You sense something is weighing on his mind. This night is not a night at all. This knight betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brother in a sea dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood if it means having to follow such a craven as that Sir Deluge? Cease this nonsense, Gilman. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. He notices you, finally. Oh, Master Reader! This knight did not see you there just now, just was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Know that this knight stands prepared. He has no misgivings whatsoever when it comes to battling his ex-triumphant. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore. Then a glimmering within the sky draws your and his attention. What if I just don't play with Sir Gilman? Huh? Adversaries each shall deal an additional 5 to my pyre. Man. To that I say, man. Fine.
Reader, or should I say deceiver?
Why? Why is this guy coming at me so hard?
Another exile in your ranks.
What are you talking about, man?
The exile Volfred
Oh,
Sandalwood
Volfred, yeah.
himself, that cursed
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you can be pissed at me for
I
that.
not have known he was behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own? I thought that we were friends.
Nope.
Then fine. Let us return to a more formal distance.
But I'm also not friends with Wolfred. He just showed up. Gilman, still not abandon your new friends like all your other duties and responsibilities. Sir Deluge wrestles with the mask for a time. This knight is most surprised that you have the courage even to show yourself. You speak of courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has little else to say to the likes of you. That figures, Gilman. You are no knight at all. You're a teensy minnow swimming in a sea of minnows many, many times your size, and with much more honor, too. Then something comes over Sir Gilman. But just as soon, fades. Sir Gilman slinks away. Disgraceful! You Nightwings, you're stupid to have taken that one in. You are no good at the right end. Another thing. We do not fear you! Oh, you guys are gonna lose so bad. Reader, my boy, let us confer a moment here. I am returned now to the right, a tradition that I once disavowed. And now that I've donned the raiments, the voice knows I am here. There's no matter really, for our plan is well in motion. All that remains for us is to prevail. I shall aid you and the others in this task as best I can. Let us see now whether these old limbs of mine are still of any use. Hold.
And there he is at last, alive and well.
Hold square.
I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood.
Hold square.
Causing quite a stir out in the Commonwealth.
Hold square to.
Plant your little seeds of discontent.
Hold square.
Know that your designs at sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here.
Hold
Now,
square.
good evening to you.
Hold square to use aura shield. Oh, look at that shield. Defense. Defense. Tree man. Okay, so he blinks. It's kind of cool. To spawn sapling. Wolford is banished. His sapling expires. Okay. How many saplings can he make? Oh, just one. That makes sense. Press set to proceed. Yep. I'm ready. Now then, Nightwings. I look forward to conducting with you all. If and when, of course, the reader calls for us to stand as a triumphant together. Alright, let's play.
Now, your band of traitors.
The thing is, we, as like a as a giant team can like outsize these guys. I'm pretty sure. Like it's not. This shouldn't be hard. We should not be losing this fight. Is basically what I'm saying. We shall not be losing.
Sir Gilman. Choice is cast.
This night shall not bend you again, Sir Deluge, ever. Come then, Nightwings. Show this night how you defend the honor of that miserable minnow whom you harbor. And guard! Like, we should just be able to bully him, these guys.
None left unscathed. Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker. Ooh.
Oh, they were good there.
Flame to ash. Comical.
Okay, that I pressed some wrong buttons, but it's fine. No worries.
Per the sacred law.
Sir Gilman with his great ability to just come in when everyone else is...
Ouch.
What happened there? Ow?
My. The fire of resolve.
The fucking wish?
Such fervor.
Oh, empty net, empty goal there.
Neither triumvirate is closer than the other.
Oh, the fly! Oh, the fly!
This is the path to glory. Deliverance.
Another most inglorious defeat is imminent. This knight can feel it in his bones. Yep, you're gonna lose. How's that feel, huh? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, that was close.
Wanna be rather angry.
Oh, why did I leave him free there? That was my bad.
Positively brutish.
Shit. No, I tried. No! Oh, I tried to get clever. Ooh, I tried to get... Ooh, not clever, but I was like trying to... Not just give him a free path there.
Exchange. Glory.
We're fine. Oh, that was a nice jump. That was a nice jump.
Careless. A blow against the adversary's power. Your victory is at hand.
Oh,
It is done.
the stamina there was scary.
Again. Perhaps a stroke of fortune ought to be thanked. The right is ended.
In spite of all my haters. Curse you, Gilman! You were a fool to abandon us, and now you only twist the dagger in our backs. You still do not seem to understand, Sir Deluge. This knight is no longer beholden to the likes of you. This knight is bound only by the path toward enlightenment. Your words ring false. You are unfit to lead. Shut up. You know exactly what you are, Gilman. You call this knight a craven, yet your courage is all more facade. And everybody knows this knight shall see to it. Sir Gilman does not respond, although you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to him.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Good job, team.
Even a traitor heart like Panatha can learn.
Good a time as any to say thanks for having me along on this strange little journey of yours, reader darling. That permanently gains a quickness, making her move much faster, or after saluting, switches places with the nearest ally. For 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Panther moves 30% faster. We'll go this. 8 quickness is quite fast. The bonus. This land, so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth. We learn the stuff of fear itself. Bertrude pounces on adversary, she instantly recovers all her stamina. Charge time before Bertrude can use Aura Blast greatly reduced. We'll go this route.
Until the stars align.
Back at the Black Wagon, you are taking some time to recover after overcoming the Pyre Hearts in a close contest when Volford approaches. Nightwings are in capable hands these days, my boy. Thank you for your continued efforts, given all the challenges we face. The rites may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan, especially if you consider to prevail like that. Come, let's see whom we shall square off against when next the stars align. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Forward we shall. I'm thinking we'll probably do one more here. One more match for the night. It's on the planner here. Great. Okay. Chastity's up there with us. Okay, that guy. Those guys. Or we knock them down. So basically, we can knock him down if we don't want them in the finals with us. There's a small part of me that's like, okay, if I'm going to potentially lose in the finals, we should lose to someone I would be fine with them getting their freedom, right? Which means I should be knocking these guys down. Let's be honest. These guys suck ass. This guy sucks ass. Very well then, reader. Once more you shall face Manly and the Chastity when next the stars align. We may set course to the nest of Traced at dawn. For now, please get some rest in the remaining dark of night. The Pyre Hearts. The Pyre Hearts all follow in the path forged by the Under King Oris, whose many mighty deeds exceed the small stature that somehow contained him. His is the most spirited triumvirate, their courage unfaltering, their hearts full. They live always with vigor, and perhaps they die with it as well. They're the Under King's own kind, as at home above the sea, as in it, never ceasing, ever longing as they do for something more. The Under King chose wisely for these qualities, and teaches that a life devoid of passion is a life devoid of life itself. That burning passion is a fuel that drives the Pyre Hearts, and in turn us all. What's up, Sir Gilman? Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in a solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do now, when all of this is over, Master Reader. We Worm Knights, we all are born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all the other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. From the moment we shove past our wormling brethren in their egg sacs to the very... Ew, don't talk about your egg sacs to me. To the very end, we are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all costs. This relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth, it leads most of this knight's kind only to an early doom, or in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knights, shrieking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide I said his former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. Then he looks at you intently. This knight shall ever seek that honor out when all of this is ended, Master Reader. Thus he vows to you, and he is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty-bound until the night wings. Yes, the fulfillment of our plan and our pursuit of freedom is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterward is no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot fully be achieved through knighthood, can't it? Can it? I mean, it requires something more. I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high, though not merely in pride. Something has changed in him. +2 presence permanently. Nice. Fucking nice. God, these are so cute. And away we go. What is this ball? It's just a ball. As the wagon soars across the skies above Wakenwood, you notice Wolfred appears lost in thought. Cannot sense straight away what he's thinking. Don't mind me, reader. Just simply that being here in this vicinity brings back a lot of memories. It gives me much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my raiments and became untraceable. There I waited for the plan to germinate, so it means a lot now to be here, about that place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my boy? My boy, where'd the ball go? Good supply of stardust is there. Or something of value. I'm gonna go this way. Ah, there you are, reader. Shall we get going then? You accompany the lone minstrel on an excursion through the monolithic stonework of Black Shore, which seems the stars themselves recently shed some of their splendor. Collecting stardust is a laborious and delicate process, but some find it rather meditative. In time, you've gathered a good supply of the stuff and return together to rejoin the others. Pile of stardust. Nice. We can use that right away, right? Nice. Here in the thick underbrush of Black Basin, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hedwyn, whom you liberate at the Fall of Solium. You learn Hedwyn returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the Council or the Blood Border, with each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He's since made contact with Wolfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger in custom, last part of the message was transcribed from Hedwyn, word for word, and says, "Keep going, I'll see you here." You thank the messenger for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. "A glorious example Hedwyn sets for all of us. Wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. May our boy's spirits infect the lot of ye as you would a plague." He did it. Well done, Hedwyn, my boy. I knew you could do it. Ki-ha! You happy to hear Hedwyn's back. The news of Hedwyn's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Nice. Now let's kick some ass. Hey guys, come on in. Say, now whatever happened to that smiley Hedwyn guy? You really get out of here like I've been hearing or what? Yeah, he gone. He couldn't be more gone. I'm gonna take more of this off your hands. Tell your friends about us because I already told mine. New page. You cannot survive the downside if you cannot get around. Howlers shall descend on you, or tempests shall shear you to pieces. That's just the way of it. Traveling through the environs is no simple feat. Consider yourself blessed if you are born a cur. If not, however, you shall have to find a means to cross these lands without the benefit of 4 strong paws. Luce Glorian believes this untamed land can be traversed through means unnatural. Thought at first that he meant sorcery, but he suggests invention. He speculates that carriages could cross this land by harnessing its fury. Wild thought. In my case, my paws shall suffice. And we go. Everything is prepared, and night should begin to take hold of the stifling vapors of Nessa Trista when Volfred gets your attention. Reader, suppose you might remember our first meeting with that manly Tinderstoff. He would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that he's an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately, I've known many others like him. We are discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when last we saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan, should he know of my involvement. So, Volfred dons his ritual mask. I shall have to be discreet here. As I am with the Nightwings once again, I can no longer hide from it outright. Perhaps so he shall take me for a common sap. Anyhow, seems to me we have a right to conduct. You're just not participating in this match. That's fine. You don't have to play. I'll return. No. No.
The time is nigh, you exiles of the Nightwings. You are returned once more unto the nest of Triesta. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Chastity.
The Chastity.
Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom.
You know what? We are gonna send our tree man in the fight. I know who I'm playing. My, what have we here? Why, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence once again. Are you perhaps intent upon humiliating us even more after last time? You sense Volfred reaching out to you. Reader, let us indulge him for the time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep on talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And the colors of those raiments, I mean, they are rather gaudy in this light, I have to say. Though I mean no offense at this, of course. So, do you suppose this ride is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. If you must know why, I'm expecting an important message. From the other side, no less, come dawn. I hear something is brewing over there. Some sort of unrest, So, yes, it's a very important message sent all the way by one of those imp couriers. And I must say, those little things, their services are certainly not cheap. Though I'm sure that I could get a good deal on their services if you wish, perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail. As well we ought. for I have a date with Destiny not long from now upon the fall of Solium. He continues talking for some time, until at last the rite is set to start. No, I'm gonna... This guy... You're not getting shit. Not getting... Oh ho, my, look at this wonderful assembly of exiles come from different corners, Such a colorful retinue you Nightwings have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor about you, that you are harboring an especially notorious criminal, one who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looked right at Wolfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could possibly be true, Anyhow, I would so like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manly Tinderstoff, and truly it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Manly has intruded on your privacy as you set to choosing your triumvirate. He could not be less welcome. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. A broken limb or two? I'm gonna ask him to leave politely. You suggest to Manly that perhaps he ought to check on his own triumvirate in the key moments prior to the rite. Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to bid all your salutations, for I so enjoy getting to meet my fellow exiles face to face like this. Yes, there may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyway, now that you mention it, I ought to go check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck. And it leaves at last, leaving you to focus on the rite again.
Choose quickly your triumvirate.
I mean, am I gonna suffer anything bad for? I'm gonna say no. We'll put Jodariel. Jodariel, I mean. And Tree Man. Wolfried. And then, again, we gotta boost up Pamitha, potentially here. I think it's gonna work. That idiot Sap and his chastity cronies are all talk. We can take them. Are you quite ready yet, oh Nightwings? I doubt you are. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I, we have a trick or two we think shall take you by surprise. Just watch. Yeah, what, you fucking tree powers? Fuck you, honestly. Wow, that was really something, let me tell ya. That was really something, Tree Man. That was really something. You just falling into the fucking pit. Or not the pit, but into my... Oh, I was so close. Damn it. No, he's running. No, he's running.
Barely a
Fuck.
mark against that flame.
Fuck. Wolfred Sandalwood? Why, is that really you, my dear friend? You must be mistaking me for someone else, Manly. However do you mean? I'd recognize that upright posture of yours from anywhere. I knew it had to be you. Oh, what a glorious surprise indeed. Oh, it's me, all right. But you're no friend of mine, Manly. No more than I am yours. So cut your nonsense for a change and face me like a proper sap. Oh, just such spark left in those old limbs of yours. Well, if you want me to be rude, then fine. Let's have it your way, sir.
That Manly Tinderstoff has such a mind for politics. Would that he focused on the rights.
Bam!
Fire's flames grow big.
Sap on sap crime.
The Nightwings edge closer to victory.
Got him.
Yes.
Oh,
Flames of freedom.
Get out of here. Who do you think you are, I am? No way in hell. Oh!
Quenches the flame.
Okay, that was a good move on their part. That was good. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, he couldn't jump. He was fucked. He can't catch me. He can't catch me. He can't catch me. Way too slow, Tree Man.
Perhaps you are worthy. blessed be.
Uh. Uh. Oh, into the fire I went. Ooh. Oh, come on. I'll hang back. It's fine. There she comes.
Remember everything which you hold dear. Now end the ceremony.
Oh, she came back. Look at it. I love that.
Yes.
I love that for me. Yup. Yup.
The Night Wings prevail. They vastly outperformed their adversaries.
Vastly outperformed. You hear that, Manly?
The right is done.
You piece of shit, tree man. My word, how could this happen to me, you deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools? Have you any idea what you've done? Wolford watches the outburst in silence. Keep spouting off like that, Manly, and you shall reveal all we need to know. You harbor such a fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from your aristocracy, and now in exile, how they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out? Or even if you do? Wolford remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There, I see. I see now. Then Wolford recedes into shadows. What? My head? Who? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-da! A fine evening to you now. It's been a pleasure, genuinely so. Manly stumbles away in a stupor. And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him for the time, but a mercy for his sake, for my people's sake. As well, it should ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here, or running into me. Now, let's be off before he catches up with us again.
Always is there greater knowledge to
Oh,
be
she's
gained.
at 5. The rites would have me think that I have nothing left to learn. Whether that be a falsehood or a contradiction, I am yet uncertain. Nonetheless, I shall press on, for the limits of my mastery will always have exceeded my grasp, and I expect they always shall. Enduring flame. I'll pick that.
Praise be to Solium,
In theory, I might only have her for one more match, so that seems fine enough.
That Wilfred always was a little slow to pick things
It's been a
up.
while since my last outing in the rites, begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. So what's he got? If banished, saplings will automatically spawn near Pyre until he returns. Interesting. Once Bright Wolfred's adversaries extinguish his Pyre, is restored by 10 instead. Okay. Uh-huh. Restored by 40 instead. So he has got a lot of, like, revives here. Oh, Wolfred and his allies are banished. I'll take it.
The wisdom of old 100 Mines. Until the next rite.
After you overcame the chastity with ease, there's a little time for you to rest as yet. The night beckons and the next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It's already time, reader. Come see for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. He heads out straight away, and your fellow follow in return. Indeed, among the remaining stars, you see one which you are familiar now burns ever brightly. Pursue it. Do it. So yeah, we gotta face them. Now we can fly there at least. Already are the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Alodale. Picture the rights as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is turning uncontrollably and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free. Either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those whom we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plan somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So return to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the rights. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. And so, who stays, who goes, these choices affect us all. No pressure there, my boy. Now, don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let's set forth again at daybreak. He always wants to, yeah. Those bearing the name the Chastity all count themselves disciples of Lou Scalorian, the 100 Minds, known firstly for his wisdom, but also cherished for his modesty, integrity, and kinship. Scalorian's priority, in forming his triumvirate, was to instill in all his subjects a deep-seated difference and respect for the rules governing the liberation cycle. The cycle of the rights needs to be respected to be understood, and needs to be understood to be respected, Scalorian said. Thus, the Chastity are emissaries of the cycle, should they earn back their liberty. Then they shall spread enlightenment itself, and all of us shall grow. Yes. Yes. Hello, my boy. Tizo and I, we were just reminiscing on old times. Rock! Tizo's happy to have Wolfred back among the Nightwings. Thank you, Tizo. I'm happy to be back among the Nightwings as well. Though you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, don't you? Scrawhoom. Tizo indicates he understands full well. I trust that Tariq provided some good company and song during the intervening time. Skreek confirms he did enjoy traveling alongside Lone Minstrel for some time. And there he is, right on cue. Something I can do for you, Wolfred, sir? Wolfred laughs warmly at this. No, Tariq, we are well enough for now. Tizo and I, we were just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. Tizo was rather apprehensive then, as I recall. He was merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Tizo has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave to you, sir, left a permanent impression, did it not? It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. It's a good reminder that despite the challenges we faced together in the past, my time among the Nightwings has been extraordinary. Likewise, can I say the same, sir? Krakri shares the sentiment as well. Wolfred turns to you. I should apologize, my boy. Here we are talking of a history you do not share. Believe me when I say we're skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings that you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship from the past, I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it, but should not be to the exclusion of the friendships that we forge right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Together you, Wolfred, Tizo, and the Lone Minstrel talk a while about the games, or times gone by. It's definitely the end of the week reading. The three of them are pleased to be back in one another's company again, having grown close through shared experience in the past. Just the same, they have welcomed you into the group. Despite the hardships you have faced, some of these idle moments that you shared together may one day form memories you think back on with fondness. Soon the conversation winds down, though it lifted all your spirits for the while. We fly. What was that down there? What is this? Ah. I don't know what that was. Don't worry about it. Once we sail above the fall of Solium, the temple the describes wait for us at the summit. None have seen the temple save for those worthy to conduct the rites there, myself, and my counterpart Celeste. You may then wonder whence it came. The cycle of the rites has turned since the beginning of this age. Over its course, whilst waiting for the cycle's turns, some exiles thus pay tribute to the 8 scribes. I think the scribes may not have wanted such extravagance, or they carved effigies to them along the way. It is for triumvirate to decide how best to honor the rites. They choose to honor them as you see there. How you remember this, of course, whether you even wish to do so. That is yours to decide. The scribes do not want otherwise. I gotta land. Hamatha or Sir Gilman. Here. You make a landing upon Mount Aladale, where Wolfred pulls you aside while the others complete the post-flight inspection. Puff says pipe before speaking up. Reader, as you know, I now wear the raiments once again. This means that I myself may soon be worthy to regain my freedom in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Not if I have anything to say about it. No, however, that is not my wish to go just yet. Oh, that makes 2 of us then. It is true that I could be of some benefit to our plan back at the Commonwealth, but I feel my place is here for the time being. Perhaps once the Nightwings are on a surer footing in their path, my time shall come. Those are my feelings on the matter, and I wanted you to know. I shall, of course, defer to you. Our path is not to contradict the reader's will. Anyway, trust that all of us, including yourself included, shall find our freedom. If not soon, then by when all this is over. Well. Having completed the post-flight inspection, you and Pamela visit the monument of Golathanian here in Emperor's Fall. I have to hand it to you, Pamela. You have a real gift for getting yourself into one bad situation after another. Now here you are, praying to the dead to bring the stars back. Is that it? Maybe you'll get out of here this time. Things might be even worse back home. Soon she has finished paying her respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Golathanian has shown you favor. You soon shall ascend the mountain, though there's time now to pursue your vocations. +2 hope. We love +2 hope. This afternoon you feel especially drawn to the Book of Rites and find a place to look upon its words. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. +1 hope. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teach in the Book of Rites once you feel in your core yet struggle. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within. You cannot tell. Hematha is staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying. Reader darling, take it from me. Feels as good as you'd expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here. They can get their fingers on us. They make sure we never fly again as once we did. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something, You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? What have I learned of the harps? I'm gonna say, you know what they have suffered. That sounds like a good thing to say. You know that the harps have long survived on the brink of extinction, and the warriors of the Highwing remnants are all that remain of them now. They may seem a little recourse at this point than to avenge their fallen, and see to it that the Commonwealth suffers in return for all that has transpired. Such sympathies could not have earned you popularity, I gather, darling. In fairness, you leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted upon yours, but nonetheless you seem to have the gist of it. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor. I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's bleakness to it too. Being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might just get a shot with the prince. Continue the line, if he even exists. Prince. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking I'd rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out of the wagon into the fading glory of Mount Aladale. Great. Good, good, good. It is going faster. I will say that. It is. We are going at a slightly brisker pace, as you could say. Undefeated. God, could you imagine I have a losing record? Ugh. It actually makes me ill looking at such bad numbers. All right, let's get out of there. Thanks for watching. Nice, simple, short stream. Let's see. What's the plan this weekend? I can say for sure tomorrow is going to be Higurashi. We may be finishing Saikoroshi, I think. I can't say for 100% certain, but I was under the impression it's not super long, and I thought I could originally do it in like 3 streams. So tomorrow would be the 3rd stream of that. Also, small chance that we do just a little bit of Zenless Zone Zero. If not tomorrow, sometime this weekend. Maybe both days this weekend. Something like that. And then really it's going to come down to, mostly on Sunday, do I want to continue Pyre to try to really get it done? Or do we push into more Type 0? Both of which, Pyre and Type 0, I'm hoping to finish. Not in a negative way, but sooner rather than later. If that makes sense. So, I'm kind of feeling the push, the want to move on to different games. So, we'll be working on both of those. Thanks for watching. As I said, have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your night. Stream tomorrow will probably be at night. I think I have day plans tomorrow, so nothing too crazy. So, yeah. Until tomorrow night. Have a nice night.